What? No, I'm in the studio. Yes, I'm doing a bunch of furry shit. Oh, hello. I am Fenric the Furgotten Wolf, and I am going to tell you 5 things about myself. But before we get into that, today is actually my birthday. I celebrated over the weekend, but today's my actual birthday. So, I thought I would answer some questions to resolve some of the mystery about just who is Fenric the Furgotten Wolf. So, all right. Do you want to know 5 things about me? Well, of course you do. Why else would you be here? All right, so let's just dive right into it. Question number 1. What do you do for a living? Well, my wolfie friends, I am a professional wolf. I get paid to go around and do wolfy things and wolf out at people. No. That's not true. That's not true. I am a software developer. A big surprise, right? However, I am like a 40 years ago software developer, and I'm kind of struggling with some of the new technologies, but it's okay. I'll get there. You see, when I was 10 years old, I learned to program in BASIC. Lionel, what the hell are you doing back there? It's Lionel Twain, everybody. So when I was 10 years old, I learned to program in BASIC. Didn't have a class or anything like that. I just taught myself. And that one skill, I would say, has gotten me through at least 25 years of my career. In college, I learned to program in assembler and COBOL. So, if you know anything about programming, you can kind of figure out that I am damn old. Okay. Question number 2. What other jobs have you had? All right, so I have been working in some form of tech for a very long time, but before that, for about 10 years, I was an actor. I may have mentioned this in previous videos. I am happy to talk more. If you want to know more about my time being an actor, let me know down in the comments, and maybe we'll make some more videos about it. I was also a projectionist for a while, back when movie theaters actually ran actual film. That was actually my favorite job that I ever had, ever. So I remember one time I was working at a 7-screen multiplex, and we had one print of a film, but I don't know, it was for some industry thing or something. We had to show it in like all 7 theaters with one print. So we did. So that's where you do interlocking, which is where you take one print of the film and you run it through multiple projectors. Boy, I had to use every spare piece of equipment in the booth to pull that off that night. Let me know down in the comments if that sounds interesting, and I can do more videos about being a projectionist back in the good old days when we ran stuff on film. All right. Question number 3. Are you gay? Yes. I am as gay as they come. I am a big old queen, everybody. Not really anything else to say about that. Question number 4. Do you live alone? Well, no. I have a roommate, as you guys normally see me talking to. I also have 2 cats, one of which is in the corner over here. Question number 5. 5. Are you a part of any other fandoms besides the furry fandom? Well, yes, there are 2. I am a big Doctor Who fan, and have been a big Doctor Who fan for my entire life. In fact, my earliest memory in life is of Doctor Who. I was in the hospital to have my tonsils out when I was a very, very, very small child. And I was in sort of this, like, it didn't have like a room. It was like a big room with like a bunch of kids. It was a children's ward. And if you were good, then when Doctor Who was on, you got to go sit down at the end of the room and watch Doctor Who on this tiny little television. I happen to even remember what episode it was. It was John Pertwee's final story, Planet of the Spiders. That is my earliest memory in life. So there has never been a time in my life when there wasn't Doctor Who. My father was mostly absent, so I kind of looked to the Doctor as like, this is an example of how to be a man. All right, so yeah, Doctor Who. That's why I don't really go to conventions anymore or anything. I think when I was a teenager, I used to go to a lot of Doctor Who conventions, but I don't do anything like that. I'm just a big, continue to be a fan of the show. The other fandom is Disney parks, and I've really kind of pulled back from that one recently because that is just getting way too toxic for me. But I am a big Disney parks fan. I am not a Disney adult. And I mean that. That's actually the interesting thing about this is that being a furry, it's a different kind of fandom, right? Because, I feel like there's a lot more identity in this fandom than you would have with something like, being a Doctor Who fan. I mean, you might identify and dress up as your favorite doctor or something like that, but it's not the same thing. Now, Disney adults, they tend to make it their identity, right? They are doing Disney every day somehow. I would say that's pretty close to where I am as a furry right now. There's not a day that goes by that I don't do something furry related. But you know what? I am just happy to be here. And so there you go. 5 things about me, and stay wolfy, boys. Look at this little Bubba. He's my little kitty bear. Say hi. You're my little kitty bear.